Good evening. Welcome back to We're going to go attempt another brutal start on Venus. Last night's stream did not do very well. No, that's not true. I did okay until I left the vent on, and then that basically just killed it. So we're going to try once more to be successful at a brutal start on Venus. Of course, using Stationeers difficulty. Stationeer difficulty, not Stationeers. And brutal. Venus Brutality. That's what we're dealing with. So let's get into it. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. See if that's okay. Alright, there's that. Let's, don't need that for that. Swap these out. I think the first thing I want to do is get started here. Actually, I need to find my crate, which is up here. And let's slide down the mountain, because why not? Oh, for Christ's sake. Off to a rip-roaring brilliant start there. The I don't know if that's what I need. I'm going to throw the atmospheric analyzer in there, and I'm going to grab this and throw the trekking cartridge in there because I don't need it. So what I want to do there we go. Whoa, lots of debris. Okay, guys. What? Settle down. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Waiting to get hit by a piece of wreckage. So what I'm trying to do is come up with a ground level panic room, basically. That's my hope. Okay, so okay. Welder. Okay, and then we're going to put this right here. I think that is acceptable. That is fine. I can walk across that. That's all I need to do with that. I swear if I die by a piece of wreckage killing me, it's...
Waste tank caution.
Yeah. trying to avoid too much up here. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead and okay, this is just ridiculous. Iron sheets, throw that in there. Plastic sheets, sure. Arc furnace. And the good old. Let's put the arc furnace here. Do that for funsies. And we'll do that. Okay. I thought I had the iron sheets in hand. I did not. Okay. And then a screwdriver. Okay. Probably need to do a little bit of that so I can see stuff. Okay. Power. And there's that. I'm going to go ahead and put the area power controller right here. With crowbar open up. That'll be the battery that's going to go into that. This will be a small charger, which I'm going to go ahead and slap. You know what? For right now, right there, that's going to be fine. Solar panel, that's going up top. And glass sheets up top. Okay, so let's see, data port facing east. There we go. That will do what I need it to do. Think. Okay. There's that. All right, so we've got power. Theoretically. You know, I might need a. Okay. Junction. Gonna do that.
Air tank low.
Oh, wow. Okay. Already, huh? Okay, so I have power. Now, air tank low.
Air tank critical. Low pressure.
Okay, there we go.
Oxygen critical.
So now I need to get iron.
Waste tank caution.
Gold wouldn't be a bad idea. Is that silver? Oh, well, okay. I don't really need silver. I mean, I do need silver, but not right now. There are... Shit.
Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
That might be enough.
Temperature high.
Okay. Shit. What the hell?
Temperature critical.
I didn't even move. I think Venus is just laughing at me
Temperature
now.
high. Cognition low.
Yep, there we go. I'm dead. Thanks, Venus. Jesus. Just pick you up and throw you.
Cognition critical.
Yeah. Alright. Give up.
Oxygen critical.
Let's try that again. Maybe it won't slam me into the ground again. That was ridiculous. I didn't even move that time. Venus Brutality version 2. Alright, let's go for this again. Alright. Alright, there's that. Let's try again. 4. I'm glad that that wouldn't open up. That would have been nice. Okay, so we need to go over here. Alright, so frames, tracker, network. Portable. Flares. Go ahead and put that away. Alright, now let's figure out where's a good hill to plant myself into. Okay, this looks pretty... Nah. There we go. That's looking a little more like what I want. Tool belt, open up. Okay. Okay. Alright. None of that blasting me into the void crap like you just did. I mean, I understand I'm making a vacuum in space, which is kind of ridiculous in its own, but... Do not pick me up and throw me. That was stupid. I might be a little salty about it. Okay, so these got to be airtight. Okay. I will just, I guess, mimic exactly what I was doing last time. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now let's open up the area power controller. And we're going to do exactly what we just did. And we're going to pry that open, shove that in there. Then the power controller, or charger. And this will be solar panel and a trying to kill me. Yeah, so unfortunately it needs to go up here. Whoa! With the data port facing that way. Data port. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to drop down 3 more frames to make this airtight. Although this is... yeah, okay, I need to do that. Okay. production.
Waste
Hey,
tank caution.
arc furnace goes this way. Auto lathe goes fine. Goes here. So I should put that back a little bit. Okay. Throw that in. You know. Okay, there's that. Let's pull this out and do that. Okay, that was kind of like a jumping beat. Okay, there we go, looking good. Go ahead and crack this open. Alright. So, kind of hoping that I think the manual hatch just let me go through here. Oh, that's not gonna work. I don't know why I did that, but that's what I did. Okay. There. Got that hooked up. Now let's go there. Okay. Doesn't really matter where it goes, 'cause it's all gonna come down to the same thing. Okay, there's that. Go ahead and crack this. Good enough. Alright, now we got this. Let's go straight out coal, lead. Alright. Copper, do need it. Now, no, none of that crap where you slam me into the ground. Pick me up and slam me. None of that. Okay? You got that? There's a big hole in the ground. Okay? Plenty of copper, that's for sure. The instinct to move forward is ridiculous. Okay, well, if I get 2 stocks of copper, I'm good. That'll get me. Okay. There we go. There's all the copper I'm going to need for a while. This is more copper, more. That's nickel. I don't need that. Cobalt. Holy crap. All right. Gold. Okay, I do need gold.
Air tank low.
Okay, let's deal with that first.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, pressure, target, temperature. Okay. So
Air tank critical.
Tank.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
I'm going to 220. It'd be 50 degrees. So there it is. Okay. I'm a little not exactly thrilled that I haven't found any iron yet. If I happen to get a stack of... Ugh. If I happen to get a stack of... Oh, hey, iron. Gold, I'll be happy. Modulate the...
Waste tank critical.
Oh, crap, crap, crap,
Temperature
crap.
high. Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Temperature high.
Forgot what I was monitoring. Alright. Whoa, hey! Okay. What the hell?
Temperature critical.
Fall damage is a thing now?
Oxygen low.
Or what?
Oxygen critical.
Great.
Temperature high.
That's great. Okay. So... Jetpack. This is ridiculous. I didn't have nearly this much trouble yesterday. Alright. Great. Get to sound like an asthmatic. So good to know that it can pick you up and slam you into the ground. So if that happens again, I'm dead. So maybe I should partake in that pill when I get a vacuum. Well, I might actually have a plan for that. Silicon... Should I just grab it while I'm here? Maybe. As long as it doesn't shoot me across the world. It's ridiculous. Alright, settle down. I don't think I need all that much silicon. I guess it really depends on what I'm going to do with it. But that should get me started. Oh, got some iron right here and got some silicon. Alright. So what we're going to do is the very first thing we need is that.
Waste tank caution.
Flip you on, and let's just see if I can burn through you. Okay, how we doing? All the way through that. That's good. Let's go ahead and check that in there. Well, we might get through it. I don't know if this will work. I'm okay for now.
Waste tank critical.
Crap!
Temperature high. Temperature
Stop that.
critical. Temperature high.
Door. Oh, I don't have copper. So I need copper for a door. What's the door kit take? Oh, yeah, 7 iron, or 7 iron and 3 copper. Yep. I have that written down. Oh. 15, whatever. Not doing good tonight. I guess that's the exhaustion kicking in from being woken up like 5 days in a row. In the middle of your REM sleep cycle. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this in here while we're thinking about it. Let's see, 35%, 20, not quite all the way through. What I could do is actually go up here and
Cognition low.
Okay, well, that's
Cognition critical. Temperature
Ah!
critical. Hydration critical.
frickin' A. That was kind of interesting. All right, so let's try again. This is irritating me. So, third time's the charm, so they say. Highly annoying. What? Okay, pressure down. I think that helps. I don't know if that helps or not. I should probably do a little bit of a benchmark on that. But, okay, let's stop slamming into the goddamn terrain. Okay. Let's open you up. Atmospheric. Right there. Tracker. That. You here. You here. Okay. Can we stop at any moment? Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Okay, so at least there's some iron by the door. That's good. Okay. Settle down. I'm gonna get killed by that thing. I just know it. I've already got enough fatalities under my belt for stupid stuff like being suplexed by the gravity and atmosphere. No. No. You aren't pulling me in. Well, the good news is that I did manage to free up some iron. Okay. Nope, 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 not sucking me in. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. So solar controller. Maybe the real secret is I need to stop building exactly the same. Maybe that's what it is. About time for a waste tank caution. It's solar panel and glass sheet. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
Yep, waste tank caution. There we go. We're going to do this. Don't forget that the waste tank is in caution state. Okay, pull this out, pull this out. Okay. East. Just like that. Waste tank still good for now. There's probably no advantage to waiting. As a matter of fact, there's probably stronger disadvantages. So let's just crack it now. There's no way I'm going to be able to capture it anyway, so. There we go. There's that. Okay. There's that. Do that. If I get the arc furnace up and running, then that means that I am going to be able to start smelting the iron. So we're going to go I think that'll be fine. Okay, let's get you hooked up first. Okay. Get in there. Okay, start up. Let's adjust the good old solar panel so we got some power. Down. That's too much. There we go. Good. Okay, now. Do that. This. Okay, there's this. Okay. This will give me the iron sheets that I don't need, cables that I don't need, and then the plastic sheets that I do need. Okay, and then grab that. There we go. So there's that. I don't have any 90, come on. Oh, good, copper. Okay. Wait for it to get overly aggressive and brutalize me in my sleep. Okay. It's possessed. It's possessed. Okay. Whoa. Kind of want a full stack. That would be nice. Get in there, start it going. Gold would be good too. You go in there and do that. Let's go ahead and...
Air tank low.
Okay,
Waste tank caution.
how we doing? Okay, that's good. Where's my O2? Oh, not good. Oh, there it is. Sheesh. Okay, so let's do
Air tank critical.
that.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
We're doing good. Haven't botched it yet. Need gold. There's some gold right here, and it's about 240 to the base. Okay. Okay. All right. Stop winding up. I don't want to get any closer because I know what's going to happen. It's going to suplex me into the ground. All right. It's ridiculous. Okay, technically for what I want to do, I've got enough gold, I think. Alright, let's just do this for now. We're still running. How are we doing on battery? We're doing pretty good. We're almost done with that. Once this is done, I want to throw the iron or the gold in. But I will turn off print the doors because that's more important. Yeah, okay. I forgot a little something here. All right. Door. I want 2 of them. There's that. I guess I should have waited for the other door to start. And pipe, actually, is something I would like as well. So we're going to start with a hatch. Okay, alright. Start piping those up. There's that. Okay. What are we doing here? We are pretty much dead. Dead in the water. Didn't this have a vent? It had a vent. There we go. Grab that. Okay. Do that and set inward.
Waste tank caution.
And crack that. Good there. So the next thing I need to do is, can I search? Can't. Pipe bender. That's going to take 2 gold, 20 iron. So that's 20 iron, 2 gold, and then 10 copper. Okay. So let's see, I've got... So that means I need 15 gold. Do I have 15 gold? Not quite. So let's go over here. That's iron. Hopefully there's a little more gold here. It does say there's a little gold. That's iron. There's gold. Okay, that might get me literally the gold I need. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So 14% battery is not much. Go ahead and flip the solar panel around where it needs to be. Let's go one more. That'll get me exactly where I need to go with that. And if I throw this in, then I will be able to start on that stuff tomorrow. In the meantime, I suppose I could dig this out just a little bit. I'm going to put a frame down support. Oh, yeah, I guess I should have the iron sheets in my hand. Okay, that one is for support. That's already there. These eventually need to be airtight.
Hydration critical.
As a matter of fact, I might make them airtight now. You're not going to be a problem. That one's already. Okay. Okay, we're looking.
Power low.
All right. Should be good. There. Whoa. 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 Okay. not perfect, not ideal. Okay, that's something. All right. So now I just need a little bit of air. Let's go ahead and oh, okay.
Air tank low.
Okay. Trying to get rid of some of this lethal crap. Hey,
Waste tank caution. Air tank critical. Low pressure. Oxygen
good.
critical.
All right, we got power. Start pulling. And I want to, what is it? Let's go ahead and switch this out. Oh, we up to 45. Okay, we can just yoink. Make sure this is actually where it needs to be. Okay. Can I? Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. Alright, it's climbing. That's good. Okay. Maybe we'll let you get a little bit of power in there. Apparently the arc furnace is really pulling power. Okay. So electronics printer. That's what I need the silicon for. Because I need the plastic sheets. That's right. Okay, so. Woo! Whoa. Okay. Alright, you're good. We're going to turn you off. Turn you back on. Yeah, we're thirsty. So, electronics printer. Print that off. And then pipe bender. That's next. While that's
Power low.
doing its thing. Some silicon. I need a little bit of plastic sheets. So that's enough for 6 plastic sheets, which is, quite frankly, enough to do what I need it to do. Let's see. 196. Okay, there's a little bit of silicon on the back side of this hill. That's good. Okay. Ooh, this is good. This is good. This is good. So give me a bunch of what I need. Okay, battery. All right.
Waste tank caution.
Yep, waste tank caution. Is there some hiding around here somewhere? There we go. A little more. this is the last chunk I'm going to grab. Oh, okay. Hey, I lied. If it's going to show me another chunk like that, then I'll grab it. Okay. Alright, I need to adjust the panel. I need to crack that open. Okay, let's... Oop. $55 is too far. Okay. There we go, there's that. Of course you're out of power. Of course you're out of power. Electronics printer. Need that.
Health low.
Pipe bender. I need to... There we go. Go until we're unhappy. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Got what we need. You're blue, you're happy. Your small battery. Let's go ahead and power you up a little bit. Just, I got an idea. You're blue. Switch. There. Now I'm not pulling charge off of you to charge a battery. I just need to make sure that I keep that where it needs to be. It's actually not too far off. Close enough. Where are we at? There's that. Okay. Pipe bender. Oh, crap. I didn't put the other chunk of iron in. It's no good. We'll do that. Hopefully that's sufficient. Cable coils, and it's good. Okay, now I need the plastic sheets, which is the silicon. That comes next.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. It's good as we're going to get for now. Oh, good. Okay, now let's get the silicon going. And let's get the plastic sheets first. Can't get the plastic sheets because it's not ready yet. Duh. Okay. Alright. Waste tank. Okay, we're doing a little bit better.
Hunger caution.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry. But we're going to use health as a resource. And I also need to keep an eye on that battery just to make sure. Yeah, I can't adjust that much for much better performance. How are we doing on the silicon? Alright, as long as that stays a green light for a while. Let's go ahead and do
Air tank
that.
critical. Oxygen low.
Okay.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
I got the large battery in my helmet. We're 33%. That I don't think is going to make it, especially with the. Let's go ahead and shut that off. That'll extend the life out on that a little bit. So I need plastic sheets from here. Okay. How am I doing? 61%, 60%. Hopefully when I change the batteries out it doesn't interrupt the power, because if it does, that sucks. Save a little bit of power. I mean, one surefire way would have been to put my large battery in there, but 75%, 30. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap these out. And hope to God I don't lose the progress. 15%. Oh, might be able to make it. Maybe. I notice that kind of goes in bursts. Lucky. Okay. And I want to get a couple of those going. Okay, got that. I've got the availability to do a couple of these. Okay. Alright.
Waste tank caution.
Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and I can't close that. Or can I? Can I? Since that moved back. There we go. I can. Alright. Alright, let's evacuate this. And go ahead and pull this stuff into. Okay, unlock helmet. What I want to do is this. Okay.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
I guess I could turn the light off and save a little bit of power. Alright, we good? We good?
Pressure critical.
Okay.
Oxygen critical.
There we go.
Low pressure.
Okay, so now we're kind of limited on the power. Alright, so I've got the pipe bender and everything. Need to get cables. So one of the things I need to do is to get my oh wow, really? Okay. Let's go to a vacuum in here. Okay, so I need to get some copper so I can make some cables, print out the logic chips that I need to get the solar under control, and I'll be happy with that. So if all I have to do is redirect the solar panels at the end of the night, that's good. So, need copper. Yep, copper, get the... Yep, alright. So that, I think that's a brand new day. No, that's just a save. Alright, let's open it up. And... Okay, there we go. That's going to have to go in there too. Interesting. Might as well eject that as well. That'll get me what I need, which before I lose track of what I need, let's go ahead and put the water bag in here, food bag in here. I'll carry the rest of the stuff on me. Need to make sure I've got enough cable to do this. That would have been embarrassing otherwise. And one extra plastic sheet, which I'm kind of irritated about, but oh well. That'll come in handy too. Alright, so now I need 24. That's enough to make 50 cables, but I need 11 of that needs to go to the chips. So maybe I will do the chips. I want to do that when the sun's up. Speaking of which, I need to redirect the panel. I think it goes to 80. We're going to find out. Hey, uranium. Okay, well, there's copper right here, so that's a good opportunity to grab some of this, so I'm going to need it. Okay. Some silicon over there. That's cool. Hey, light. Don't pull me in. No more suplexing me. I've already died twice because of that. Woohoo, yeah. Almost there, just a couple smidgens more. Gold, I'm not going to say no to. Actually, I'm almost, yeah, since I got the pipe bender, I could actually build up some extra things, so alright. Oh, silicon's already in there, so wait for some sunrise and then we can make that. The logic chips, set up the solar array, which I'm gonna go ahead and get that kind of prepared. So that's where I'm going to slap them. I need to print off a bunch of cables. Let's print off the other things first. You know what? Let's switch this up. I'm going to need the copper a whole lot more than the silicon for now. And solid fuel generator probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Waste tank caution.
And yeah, at some point I want to deal with that. But I need steel. That's my next biggest challenge, actually. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit of sunrise. Okay, there we go. Electric printer. Let's go logic IO. Let's just do memory. Okay, processor. And then this is the logic IO. Okay. Oh, and a sensor. And a sensor. Go ahead and drop a plastic sheet there. Doing good here. Let's go ahead and swap these out. Sensor.
Air tank low.
Okay, there we go.
Air tank critical. Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
Alright, and a sensor kit. And now cables. There we go. And we'll just let that go ahead and clear out the rest of the copper that's in there. Actually, I should get the copper smelting here. Okay, let's get this aligned so it's a little better. Wrong way. It's actually going to be spot on in a bit here. Okay, so we need the data point facing north. Oh, great. That's going to be screwed up. Okay, there's that. I need the I/O chips. So we need a reader. Reader. Go ahead and drop this down. We'll deal with that in a bit. Then we're going to have the processor, which is going to be crap. I can't wait a bit. I got to do it now. Okay. Alright, so math unit.
Waste tank caution.
Okay. Memory. Do that. Actually, I can. I think this is fine. Batch writer. So that one's as is. I'll do this. And then this one is going to be like that. Okay. This, you know, I might just combine them all the same. Save me a little bit, I think. Okay. Alright, that's enough there. What do I need? I'm gonna need walls. this specifically. Wall. Kit. Iron wall. Don't want to hang around too long. Let's see. We're charging, we're discharging. Let's go adjust the panel. What do we need to do? Whoa, we're way off. Yeah, there's a smaller bit in there, but oh dear. Okay, that is definitely enough of that. Iron sheets actually would be the next bit, and we will throw the iron in there because we're going to need that. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna chuck you right there. Alright, let the iron come in. Now let's get up top and see about cabling this up. Now we're gonna have to... Ooh, I don't have the labeler, so that's gonna be a little tricky. Well, maybe not. Yeah, okay. This less of a problem than I thought it was going to be. Oops.
Waste tank caution. Power low.
Okay. You're good. I think we'll be alright. No. That's how it need to be. There we go. Crap. And that will go there. Waste tank caution. I don't like how much I'm spending here. This is going to be that. Okay, so let's do this. Input is going to be the daylight sensor. Variable is going to be the vertical. And this is going to be the daylight sensor, and this is going to be the horizontal. Okay, input straightforward. Subtract. This needs to be 90. Input is there. The type is going to be the... I don't have the solar panel hooked up. I'm going to have to go crank this real quick. You're done. Let's get you done. Let's change out the battery here. Oh, okay. Oh, good to know. Let's pull this. Okay. Alright. Oh, you need power up here. Okay, I think we're good. Your subtract. So now we need to output the... So output is to solar panel, and output variable.
Air
This
tank low.
is vertical. This is output solar. panel, and that's vertical. You're gonna be horizontal. Okay. Oh no, I forgot to. Oh, I'm gonna be one cable short, it seems. Alright, let's go get air, because that is important.
Air tank critical. Low pressure.
And is there
Oxygen
anybody that
critical.
I can scavenge a single connection off of? Because that's literally what I need, is a single wire. Single wire.
Power low.
Crap. Okay. Temporarily I can do that. Of course, now that I don't have a cable. Okay. Alright, so this is just a matter of flipping around to 75 or 85 or somewhere in there. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, iron. Go back into there because I'm going to need it. Coppers go in there. Waste tank caution already. Just don't spit you out. I need cable. A couple. Not too many. Okay. I am happy with that. Good there. So do I want to go ahead and prolong some of my life? Yeah, let's go ahead and open this up. Do that. Turn this off. Come down to a vacuum. We'll kind of sit and think. Okay, we're at a vacuum. We're in darkness. We're pretty good here, so next thing I want to do is think about how I want to heat up a room. So I need to be able to produce hot gases hotter than the atmosphere, because I need to make steel. Now steel requires what, 600 degrees Celsius, and the atmosphere is for what, 465 or something like that. So it doesn't have that far to go, but it's, yeah, a problem. So I can, oh, I need to make a furnace. That is something. So I do need to make a furnace for this. And once I get steel, I think it's pretty much from there, because the landing pad stuff, whatever. Landing pad basic, yeah, it takes steel. So once I get steel, we're pretty good shape. So I need to be able to heat up a room, heat up the gas in the room, and I'm not going to have a lot of options to do that. Tank. Now, can we do a gas tank? Just a tank, small tank. Tank still takes steel. And then if I'm not, what about utility? Pipe utility. Iron. Okay, so I can make these smaller tanks with just iron. Okay, 250. So I can make a small reservoir of gas in those exposed to hot temperatures in a room. Hopefully enough to bring up the temperatures enough to make steel. So I'm going to take the opportunity here to go ahead and just eat and drink.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Just a little bit.
Low pressure.
Just a little bit. Help keep some of those warnings away. And I'm going to go ahead and put this right in there. Okay. Now I got my solar tracker, so that alleviates some of the pressure of the power situation. Not a whole lot, but it's a little bit. Now what about as far as like batteries go? Just those cells. So small, iron, gold, copper. Okay, large, does that take steel? Okay. So I can make small batteries, which hold very little power. I would rather have a large cell in there, but since the only large cell that I've got on me is my suit, I'm not gonna really sacrifice that. And how's okay? We're doing pretty good here on fuel for the welder, which is good because that's another thing I'm gonna have to consider. And yeah, I stole the battery out of that. So if I take walls, and if I do a 3x3 square, it's going to take it's going to be 21 walls. So I need to be able to make that much glass. And then if I use frames underneath, that's nine frames. And since it's got to be airtight, that's going to be 18 sheets. So I've got to have 39 iron sheets just to make that work. Just the hot box. Need to have 21 sheets of glass, which is 42 silicon. I definitely don't have that, so I do need to get more silicon. I think I might be okay on the iron. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do have to make some frames, but I'm pretty sure we're good with that. And then I want to have, at some point I'm going to have to do something with the, because it's going to build up pressure because it's going to expand the gases. So, okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to eat and drink at the end of the day. And yeah, so I think I got to race to traders, essentially, which means I need to race to steel. And I can probably make vents and passive vents and all that stuff now, so I can eventually start storing up my waste gases, which is probably primarily oxygen, and then I'd have to cool it. So I might do that and start storing everything in this room. Which yeah, okay, so I'll just make up a vent and a passive vent. I got the pipes, so I could actually already probably lay those in. Part of it anyway. I will need one more pipe, which you know, I got some battery. Iron. Do I have any iron in it? I don't have any iron in there. Don't have any iron. So. Okay. So pipe. Yes, pipe is a very distinct. You just need one section. And then vent, I need a passive vent, which is just straight up iron. And then I need a active vent, which is going to take some copper. There we go. There's that. We'll do that.
Hydration critical.
Okay, you're the passive vent. You're going to go here. I also need to throw something in there. So this is good other than... Yeah, I can throw this up. Okay, there's that. And we're going to set inward, and don't forget it. Okay, let's go ahead and eject all that. Okay. Let's see, iron. I'm going to go ahead and throw the copper in there because I'm going to need some of that. Silicon and gold. Gold, silicon. Yeah, because glass sheets. So let's do the iron frames first. I'm going to need a small handful. 9 for the floor. Plus 1 for the, at least 1 for the wall. So let's do some more. Now these aren't going to be able to hold much pressure, but it's a start. Let's print out front of those. Oh wow, those take a lot. Okay, so let's throw. Let's do that, and sheets, iron sheets. That's 17. All right, are you? You're doing good. Oh crap. Yeah. There we go. That should adjust it. It's adjusting it. Good. We're maximizing that. Okay. So let's, we're going to go ahead and put the, so we got to do this for sure.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, waste tank caution as always. And I'm going to be running low on that too. Whoa, okay. Yellow. So, sun starts over there, sets over there. So if I put the hot box, so to speak, over here, we're good. And actually even, okay, so I'm going to start it here. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead and pull these out. Excuse me. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Holy crow. Alright, I think I got enough iron sheets. Yep, we got enough iron sheets.
Air tank low.
Yep. That was a lot more. Oh, God, because that went straight through. Well, that was all of that. Okay, glass. So I can make 12 glass sheets. We need
Air tank critical.
oxygen.
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Let's go ahead and change that out. Okay, let's go and start with that. Walls. Okay, that should be good. Okay, looks like all that's good. Okay, that's good. So now I just need the silicon sheets, which I think I still need more silicon. But this is enough to get me started. I can do that at night. Let's go. Is this silicon right here? That, sure enough, is silicon. Let's do that. Oh, no, that's copper. Oh, I left this sucker running? Great. Great.
Hunger caution.
Okay. What do I need? I need 10 more silicon, minimum, for that. Which I've certainly got that. We're over there. There's a lot of ore laying around, so that's good. That is certainly a plus. No more suplexing me. No more suplexing me.
Waste tank caution.
Okay. Alright, I'm happy, getting happy with this, so. Throw the silicon in. Okay, we're gonna do that. Start that. Still, oh, we're discharging. Charging? Discharging. Okay, let's make sure we're airtight back here. Let's go ahead and close you. Don't need you for now. Let's go ahead and I've got 2 more frames. Let's go ahead and drop them in. Okay. Well, hello. Okay, that should be good enough.
Waste tank critical.
Oh, crap.
Temperature high. Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Okay.
Temperature high. Power critical.
Yeah, I know, power critical. I need to... I guess I'm going to change out with
Health low.
that. Plastic sheets go there. Okay, good. We need glass. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. We got enough glass sheets. +1? Okay, whatever. To do the up high. Let's go ahead and turn that off. So we're no longer draining power. Why did you stop tracking? Must have had a... Okay. I must have pulled too hard on the battery and that was it. Okay. So let's go ahead and begin the evacuation process. So I'm going to try and drain this entire area, and this is going to be where I'm going to shove my waste gases, which hopefully is going to mean oxygen. So while we're doing that, there's a water bottle. Give me a boneless cereal bar, please. Okay, we'll close that. Not that. So wall we'll throw in with that. Sheet.
Power low.
Okay. Not quite at null. Not quite. Are we there yet? Okay, we are there. Good. Okay, so what we will do now is go ahead and refill the tank.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
So oxygen is kind of low. That's it is concerning. Turn this off. Open up the suit. Let's go ahead and open up the helmet and drink.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
See if that's
Low
enough
pressure.
without damaging my lungs too bad. Okay, good.
Pressure
Do it
critical.
again.
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay. I hit the wrong button. That did not help. Let's try that again.
Critical.
There we go.
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay, so there we are. Do this. Open up the suit. Oh crap. There we go. Okay, so in the back room I put all of the, well, hot O2. So I've got some oxygen to spare as long as I don't leak it out and blow it up and all that fun stuff. So at some point I'm going to need an air conditioner. While I'm thinking about that, let's look at, what is that? Look at the air conditioner. Air conditioner. Okay, that actually doesn't take too much. I mean, it takes a lot of copper, but iron, gold, and copper, and of course pipes. Pipes out the wazoo. So we can make that work and cool stuff down. Then I'm also going to need to do a filtration device, which would be another one of these with some copper. So let's go ahead and do the note thing. So 2 Atmos kits are going to be 20 iron. They're going to be 10 gold and 40 copper. So then 2 filters I think is just going to be
Power critical.
power critical. How are we doing for? Why are we critical on power? Okay. I didn't turn the panel around, but I'll do that. I'll put a big battery in. Okay. Anyway, so filter. So we're gonna do just basic filter for guess it'd be oxygen. Yeah, so that would be 10 iron. Now, what's a pressure regulator take? Okay, this is good. Regulator, 5 iron. Not much actually, so I'm good with that. 1 gold. Wow, 2 copper. Not much at all. So that'll at least let me pressurize an oxygen tank. So that's good. That's good. Okay. And of course I need a bazillion pipes and everything, so I need a lot of iron. Lots of iron. But for this adventure, I'm going to need 35 iron minimum just to get started. And I'm going to need 11 gold and 42 copper. That's not including pipes. Pipes and kits and all that fun stuff. So, all right. When daylight breaks, we'll flip the panel around so it can start producing power. And be happy with that. So day 4, I'm having a pretty good feeling. So now as long as I can just get to steel. If I can get to steel, I think I'll be alright. Because after that it's pretty simple. I can make insulated pipes, then and the landing pad and all that. So I get to steel, I think that I can manage. Currently food and water seems to be okay. Oxygen is actually going to be my next obstacle. So get to steel, solve the oxygen issue. And if I remember right, station battery is just steel. So yeah, so if I can make a healthy amount of steel, much of that's going to be taken care of. And then after that, the alloys are a little bit easier. Some of them I think I can even do literally in the atmosphere, like solder. Actually, solder's a problem. Solder could be a problem. I guess I could probably put it into a vacuum and let it radiate heat out. Okay. Yep. Okay. So just waiting on sunrise. Woohoo! Hey, Timmy! I'm trying my best not to leave a vent open. That's what doomed me last night, and tonight I was getting into a fight while mining. I didn't realize that it could actually launch you into the air. So, actually, the first time I died to it, was, well, smashed my face into the rock the first time because, you know, I twitched forward like an idiot. But then it picked me up, literally picked me up, and then just slammed me into the ground. It was great. And then the second time, I got launched vertically, and I thought, well, okay, because I've fallen great distances before. But yeah, it was almost like fall damage. So I got killed by that, and of course, forgetting to empty my waste tank. So oh, there we go. There's sunrise. Let's go. Forgot to adjust the panels last night. Panels, plural, clearly. Down to 75, 80 degrees. There we go. So I need to take stock of how much crap I have in here. Silicon. Okay, 42 copper is literally what I need. 4 gold, that's not enough. And I have no iron. So I need 4 gold, I need 10 gold. I need one more piece of gold and then I'll be good. Iron, I need a bazillion. So let's get to mining and not dying. Yeah, I imagine Cerulean would be very tough to play. I don't even know if it'd be possible. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Okay. More iron. Don't really... Well, I got the large battery in. I'm good. That's copper. That's kind of scary. You get clocked in the back of the head by wreckage or something. My luck. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do I need? 35 iron and a lot. Okay, so I need to get that chunk of gold. Get that chunk of gold. That looks like gold. Yeah, there's gold. All right. Okay. While I have sunlight, let's get this started. That's off, right? Yep, okay. Suit power. Blue light. Let's switch these out. Get gold going. I don't want to take from there. Lead doesn't do me any good at the current moment. I would rather have iron. Okay. Yeah, this is, I guess you could say this is my 4th time now with Tempting Venus. My concerns right now are that I won't be able to get to steel in time. Whoa! Steel in time. Because I'm almost confident I'm going to have to resort to traders. Alright, the gold is still going. Ought to be about done. Are you blue? You're not quite a blue light yet. Oh, because it yanks the power immediately off. Okay, so now that's good. Let's put the large cell in there. Okay, there's the last gold. Got exactly enough copper. So what do I need? I need all this needs to go down to the pipe bender. Gold.
Waste tank critical.
Shit.
Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Wasn't paying attention to that.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Temperature high.
Okay. So now I need the iron. Once I've got the iron, we're good. Silicon. Do I need to... No. Just put it in there. Okay. Yeah, that was O2 that I was going to want to save, but...
Air tank low.
Yeah. Yup. Not too happy about that, but beats dying. Okay, I need to print off 2 of these. So I think let's just do this now. Yeah. Alright, come on, empty. Come on, empty. Empty faster. Thank you. Okay, so this is my
Air tank critical.
safe space.
Power low. Oxygen low.
Okay, let's go ahead and close this, turn this on. Might as well empty my waste tank a couple times. There we go. Save up what I can. Alright. Okay. Atmospherics kit. There we go. I want to have a pressure regulator. Yeah. Red light. Why we red light? Because we're not aligned. Oh, I know. It's because I'm overdrawing the APC, or the battery circuit, however you want to say it. No, that's definitely not the way I want to go. There we go. Wait, I thought I... 2 atmospherics kits.
Power critical.
Okay, and then I won't worry about the filters right now. Gets that started. That's
Power low.
the next thing I need to do is pipes out the wazoo. Did I throw more iron in there? I did. Okay. So there's that. Pipes out the wazoo. And that's going to be for capturing my O2 and cooling it. So I'm going to have to be considerate of that. Okay, I don't want to seal this off quite yet because I don't have the infrastructure in place. There we go. I think that's all but one window. Okay, that's good. How we doing here? Don't rock me into the window. That would be terrible. Get some quote-unquote free copper out of this. There we go. Copper! Okay, so I'll be able to put my vent system down here. Oh, come on, come on. Just let me get that, whatever. Alright. Happy there. We can turn you off so you aren't draining power. Green, alright.
Waste tank caution.
Alright, I guess it's a good time to eat, drink, and be merry. So let's evacuate all the Martian atmosphere out of here. Okay. It's off. Open you up. And we're going to need another cereal bar. And another water bottle. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull vacuum. That's off, that's off. Okay, so I have no idea. Mood is not increasing. Oh, imagine that. Suit or helmet on. Okay, anyway. Unlock.
Pressure critical. Oxygen
Okay.
critical. Low pressure.
There we go.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
There we go.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Alright.
Low pressure.
Happy with that. Lock. And all 43 psi. Woo! Okay. I should shut off my light for now, though. That's good. You're turned off, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. We can shut that off. That's how I died last time. I left that on. Left that open or on and opened up the atmospheric door. Okay, so I've got the atmospheric kit. I don't have my filters. I got the regulator. So alright, we're getting there. So basically pipes. Pipes are what I need. Which I don't have enough battery to utilize that. Is that I think it's half a half a iron. Yep, half an iron. Okay. What's a furnace take? A regular old furnace. 30 iron. 30 iron, 10 copper. So probably should make that prior to. $30 iron, 10 copper. I don't know if I got enough copper. I don't think I do. Well, I got enough copper in my bag, so that works. Alright, perfect. Okay, so I need daylight because I don't have steel for a battery. copper enough to make the furnace. And I think making steel is the bigger problem. I don't know if I really need solder for much other than I see 10 chips, I think, are about all I can think of. That and maybe a housing. Yeah, solder. Okay, so I don't need really all that much solder until I start making other things. Oh, interesting. So a tier 1 is slower but saves you energy. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Dear Lord. Alright. So we're hydrated, we're fooded. I probably should refill my oxygen tank while I'm in here. Take the opportunity.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
4 megapascals, so I definitely need to do something with that soon. Okay. And then, yeah. Battery charge is going to be a problem. What does an area power controller take? Okay. Area power controller. There we go. Okay, so I need solder for that as well. Be nice if there wasn't just an electrical switch. I mean, I guess I could use a copper cable for that. So I think I need to get air into that hot box. I think that's priority 1. Get temperature coming up so I can make some steel in a furnace. So make the furnace, which is in the auto lathe. Okay. Make the furnace, make the pipes, make the utility kits. Volume pump, maybe? What's a volume pump take? Iron, gold, copper. So I would need to make 2 of those. One for in, one for out. Yeah, okay. And then any gases that are actually in there, gonna be a problem. But we'll worry about that later. Steel is priority 1. So anything to advance steel. Waiting on daylight. Woohoo! Yeah, it's just because I don't have any power. Now, if I had a solid fuel generator, which is a redonkulous amount of iron and copper, I could work through the night if I wanted to. So if I'm sitting here in a vacuum, I am slightly dwindling my O2. but I am planning something. Planning. So it's not all waste. But I could also charge up batteries quicker. Oh, alright, here we go. Yeah, okay. Turn this around. Do the hokey pokey. Alright, so I need copper. How much we got here? 74, okay. We're pulling. So I need to make the that's what I need. Actually, oh, no copper. Alright. So drop that in there. I'm gonna need gold and silicon, and that's coming. Oh, gold's out of there. Silicon doesn't matter. I'll throw it in there just so I don't have to deal with it. Okay. It's iron. What did I throw in there? That was the copper they threw in there, so that's good. I want... Did I throw the copper in? No, I didn't throw the copper in here. Throw the copper in there. Gonna need more. Let me change that out. Now that does mean that I'm gonna stop tracking there for a bit. Because I'm overdrawing. Okay, so I'm gonna have enough for that. Ooh, copper. I should probably just grab a little bit more copper while I wait. It's coal and iron. It's not copper. Coal and gold. A little bit of copper. Gold. Or iron, rather. Don't really want to be doing too much mining in the dirt. Nickel? That's ridiculous. Come on. There's some copper. I don't need a bunch of it, but I would like to have some of it. So I'm going to need wire. There you go. Silly, but that's what we're doing. Okay, we're going to drop.
Waste tank caution.
No, let's not do that. Furnace. We're going to do that. Trying to be as methodical as I can without doing anything silly.
Power low.
Okay, we're at vacuum. Open that up. A little bit of pressure, just fill up the tank while I'm in here.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Do that. I don't have the copper. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn you off for now. Let's... No, not that. Do that. Switch that out. Put the large cell in there for now. Good lord, is that done yet? And, because I want to eject the iron and stuff. Guess while I'm waiting. It's kind of menacing. Whoa. Whoa, hello. Done? Cool. Alright. Arc furnace. We're going to go throw you in there and eject everything else. Okay, I want the volume pump. I want 2 of these. Okay. And then I just want a bunch of pipes. I may want a vent as well. Pipe. Do that. There we go. Okay. Oh, 250. I would say that I want at least 4 of these.
Power low.
I feel like you should do that. Okay, so what am I going to do here? This is going to be where I do what I need to do with this. Good lord, get in there. I guess I'm going to need to jet back in. Okay, so
Waste tank caution.
cripe already. Pipe. Alright, let's let that go. Let's go ahead and evacuate the chamber here. I think I forgot to empty my waste tank. The air tank is going pretty quick too. Oh dear. Let's go ahead and just open this up.
Air tank critical. Power critical. Oxygen low.
Power
Oxygen
critical.
critical.
We're losing power. Okay, we're gonna switch that out. All right. because that needs to drop down, but it didn't. Why do I need volume pumps? Oh yeah, for the furnace. For the furnace. That's right. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that off for now. Whoa. Tank kits. Let's get that here. And put one there. Just hoping that this is enough pipe network to make it worthwhile. Pipe heater, if I have spare power, would be a good addition to the circuit. For sure. Okay, so that's going to be that. I think that
Power low.
I can do that. So it gives me something to look at as far as temperature-wise goes. Okay, and pipe heater. I could make one. I will make one. How are you doing? Okay, we'll do that. And we can come up with something at some point. Maybe it'll be... Okay, gotta have a straight pipe. Where's the switch? Switch is right there. Okay. Alright, so we'll consider that. Definitely do need more cables. Let's just eject everything. Iron can go back in there because I'm going to need some of that. But in here, we're going to want cables. I'm going to just pre-select it. And you're just you. And I'll throw you in because. Alright, let's go hide in our hidey hole. Yeah, the error's taking a lot longer.
Power critical.
Power is critical. Okay.
Hydration critical. Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead and unlock.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay. So, don't feel like I got too much done there. I'm going to have to be mindful of the power here. I guess I will switch it out now. So that's where the having the logic control circuits for the solar on the APC would be helpful, but they don't need to run all night. If I had more battery, it'd be a little bit easier to deal with. So, okay. So I got the hot box all assembled. I've got some plumbing going into it and out of it. So I need a couple more pipes here and there, but overall not too bad. Need cables so I can run stuff. Got enough frames and stuff so I can actually put down a furnace. So put out the volume pumps for in and out. Okay, so we're slowly getting there. Might be able to do some steel smelting. I don't know how fast those pipes are gonna. Oh, I don't have any air in those pipes, so the room is warming up, but there is no air in the pipes to warm up. Okay, and one of the first things I'm going to do when I get the steel, other than start trying to come up with a way for trader, is to get some pipes insulated so I'm not losing anything to the atmosphere. So, trader landing pad. So these are landing pad, and these can do all sorts of stuff. So we need 10 of these, which is going to be 10 copper and 50 steel. And then in addition, we need a computer with a comms motherboard. That's 5 iron, 5 gold, 10 copper, and the communications motherboard is Electrum, which I'll take a look here in a bit. Five gold, 5 copper, 5 silver, and 2 electrum. So it doesn't take much. Now, if we look at the electrum, can that be done in Martian atmosphere? Yes, it can. Perfect. That makes that super simple. Super simple. And then the other thing would be for some kind of gas storage for the trader. Landing pad, gas storage, gas output. Gas output is probably what I want. That requires a volume pump. But gas output, liquid output. Gas output's probably arguably more better. More better? Wow, that's good. But this is all the same anyway, so that's 1 copper and 5 steel. So that's not too bad. And then tanks, of course, take steel. So I need, if I come up with 100 steel, I'm golden. So I'll just do a full stack. That's what, 200 grams of copper. If you do copper, Jesus, 200. I don't know why they call them grams. There's not, obviously not grams, but 200 units of steel from 3 stacks of iron, 1 stack of coal. That can be done pretty easily as long as I got the gas pressure, gas temperature. Okay. So maybe one more active vent on the furnace so that I can pre-gas stuff. Yeah. So it's going to be a little messy to begin with, but we'll come up with something. All right, before hey, it's daybreak. It's daybreak. Let's go ahead and top off the air tank.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Try to... Well, that's no good. See if that'll pull enough. It did. Good. Okay. There we go. Let's get that panel adjusted. Oh, that's funny. It flipped around. Okay, so I need to get if I had any in there. It's for pressure regulator, volume pump. So I'm going to have to do. Okay, so this is going to be. What just happened? Okay, so this is going to be for the furnace. Okay. That's not what I want. Frame. Oh, I don't have any frames. Okay, good to know. Don't have any frames. Do I have any iron in here? No, it's all down here. And then let's see, frame. I just want one. Got enough steel sheets. Wow, it's already maxed, huh? Okay, let's do that. So we'll do this. And this does not have to be airtight. We just want it to hold my fat butt. Okay. Furnace, I want to get that placed. I don't know when I'll see a storm. Okay. Okay, this, nope, it's not quite right. What the heck am I looking at here? So there's the gas. Rotate it once. Nope. How am I rotating it? Whatever, I guess I just want the pipes on the back. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay. I think this will work. Wrench and iron sheets. Welding torch and iron sheets. Oh, that was on the whole time. Great. Okay, this is import. That's the export. Okay. So then we've got that.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, great. Okay, let's drop you in there real quick. Waste tank caution already. It seems to be getting worse. Okay, so now I just need a bunch of pipes. Ah, crikey. So I need a bunch of iron for a bunch of pipes. Okay, let's open you up.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Okay. Alright. So, a bunch of pipes for sure. So, pipe. Okay, just let that run. Hopefully, I don't run into too much here. Cable. Need a bunch of that. I need to grab lots of okay. I don't want to get too far away. I'd like to have some iron. Stop finding all the copper. Copper's not quite what I need at this immediate moment. I need lots of iron. Of course, I find gold. Okay, there's some iron. 200 degrees, give or take.
Power low.
Okay.
Hydration critical.
There we go. Whoa. Okay. So I need to put some air into those pipes. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's enough. Okay. Pretty sure that's enough. This will be the rest of the cable, which is good because I need a bunch of it. Okay, shut that off. How are you doing over here? Good. Oop, I need to
Power critical.
switch out these. Suck up all that I can. Okay, let's get these over. I can chuck that because I don't care.
Waste tank caution.
Of course. It's getting shorter and shorter. We're gonna go straight up. What's that?
Air tank low.
Crap. Alright, I don't have an option. Gotta get in here right now. Okay.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Okay, I'm gonna be thirsty here again. That's okay.
Power low.
Alright. Nighttime again. I'm going to go ahead and pull some air into the system. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Can I... Alright, got 860 liters. I think technically... Okay, I'll take it up to 10 megapascals. And then I think that might be sufficient. If I've got enough battery for that. Okay, do that. Go tuck myself away here. Howdy, Bar. Welcome to the show. Yeah, this is my 4th attempt at a brutal. I been killing myself off a little too easily, but I think I'm kind of get the hang of it. This is the farthest I've made it. 17%. Yeah, let's eat, drink, be merry, all that fun stuff. Water bag, cereal bar. Go ahead, do that. Let's
Air tank
might as well
critical.
do that here.
Oxygen low.
Do this. Pop that open while I've got pressure. Okay. Go. Unlock. And let's start by drinking.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Yep.
Low pressure.
Sweat diet. Yep, that's essentially what I'm doing. Okay, good.
Pressure
Have a
critical.
snack.
Oxygen critical.
Close
Low
the helmet.
pressure.
Lock it. Do I have anything? Okay. All right. Oh. So I have to escape to my little panic room at least twice in a day. So I've really got to sort out the oxygen thing. So hopefully what I did over there, get some hot air into the pipe network over there. Hopefully that's enough. I can bring the heat up to steel levels because I need steel. So if I run out and get 3 stacks of iron and a stack of coal, I can bring the temperature up. I think I'm pretty much golden after that. I need a couple trace elements here and there. electrum I need to be able to do. Ah, from Germany. Well, so far so good. You're doing a very good job. Oh, the only reason I'm in here in my panic room staring at the wall is because I don't have solar to feed batteries and everything, so I'm kind of limited. So I've got the pipes. Hook up the pipe heater. I swear. Yeah, that's off, but I don't know why it's. It feels like that's charging even though it's off. Could just be mistaken on that. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what changes it'll bring. And it ought to be interesting because I get lost easy enough now. So having actually landmarks to go by would be very handy. Let's see. I guess one more day I should try and get iron and copper, or iron and coal. Get the materials for steel. About halfway there on the iron, so that's good. Yeah, I did a push to mute so I could scratch my head. Oh, is it daybreak yet? Not quite. Not quite. I will top off my air tank. It would be nice to pressurize it to. Well, actually, that's another thing. Portable connector. Yeah, very well put there. Okay, that's super simple. I might even need to consider that. Cooling, though. Cooling is going to be another thing. Because it's going to be very hot. Minimum efficiency. I'm about due for a storm, too. Do. All right. Come on. So hopefully I can, yeah, I need a vent. I do need a vent. Iron, gold, copper. I might actually have that laying around. So I want to be able to push the Venusian atmosphere into the furnace first to off-gas everything, and then pull in the hot gas. Okay, there we go. Let's see the day, so we're going to be having sunrise here soon. So let's go ahead and I'm going to drop my food, drink right there. Fill up on my air tank.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Purge the air from in here and my waste tank. Okay. And off to the races. Flip the panel around first. Go to about 70 degrees. There we go. And let's flip this around. What are you doing? There we go. Go out this way. There's iron right here, coal right here. Alright, let's do this without breaking my face open. This is actually really close by, so I can... Whoa! None of that, please. None of that. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't suck me in. Okay. Very close to having all of the iron I need. Okay, technically I have all the iron I need. I'm going to grab just a couple more chunks. There's some coal. It's copper. Is this the one that had coal littered all over the top of the mountain? It was. Oh crap, that is out of battery. That's no good. Okay, gotta remember my hand drill is out of power. Okay. Stack of coal will get me what I need. Woo! Caught myself. Okay, we're almost there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Stop sucking me in. Okay, cool. We got all the iron, got all the coal. So now... Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Now that I can see what I'm doing. That's more iron. Coal. Copper is something I do need to hit a little bit of. Whoa! Okay.
Air tank low.
Whoa. Alright.
Waste tank caution.
There we go. So very good start there. Let's go ahead and dump this. Let's do this. Let's switch these out real quick. Okay, there we go. Well, primarily, well, since it's on Venus, the temperature isn't any different. It's
Oxygen
just as
critical.
hot at night as it is during the day. But basically, it just amounts to I don't have any solar power supplementing my base stuff, so. And I get lost easily. It doesn't help. Okay, I got the large. Wait, no, I got a small battery in my suit. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Volume pump. Volume pump. Volume pump. Volume pump. A little bit of iron. Copper, gold. Okay, so. What? Wait a minute. Oh! I already had some iron in there. Okay. Well, that's good. Then let's go ahead and drop some pipe here. Need the wrench in my hand. Go and throw this out there. So now I can heat that up if I need to. Then over here, I don't think this actually takes any power. Hey Timmy, welcome back. Oop, oop, oop. Wow, already done with the iron? Okay, cool. Now I need copper. Do I have any gold? I don't have any gold, so I do need to harvest some gold. I think I had some over here. Or is this silver? You know what? I'll take silver. 6. Cripe. That might be all I need. Whoa. Okay, there we go. 13. That's really all I need. Okay, now gold. Gold, 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 gold. Let's see how much. Oh, there's some gold over here. How are we doing on air tank's almost low? Yep, oxygen's becoming a problem. I think that'll be enough gold. Come on. Come on.
Air tank low.
Okay, now gold. Alright. Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution.
It is because I have it on the supply side. And my APC battery is pulling all of the available charge in the network.
Oxygen low.
So
Oxygen critical.
I could have it on the output of the APC, but okay. Oh, there goes the sun. That's the end of the sun. Okay, make sure I don't have anything on here. How are we doing? 15 grams. That's the large battery. I don't want to overdo it. Yep. And I'm probably about due for a storm, which I'm not looking forward to. Yep. Yep. And once I get steel, steel and electrum, and I think I actually require solder too. It's going to be one of my first priorities. So right now I'm trying to work up to steel. Oh, yeah.
Power low.
Yeah, I could limit my APC to 400 watt or something so that I have enough to run the chips. Technically I guess that'd be 440. So I think the transformers only take 10 watts to run. There we go. Let's go ahead and eject all these because I need a this is going to be an active vent. Active vent. And I'm not going to, well, do I have enough? Yeah, I got enough charge. I can print one off. Thank you. I suppose since I'm outside and draining my small battery anyway. Well, there's a storm. Oh god. Nope. Nope, you get in here. Okay. There's the storm I was anticipating.
Power critical.
Okay. Lights out. Alright. That was a nick of time. Yeah. Yeah, one thing I found that I like to do is to put a transformer on the input to an APC so I can limit how much goes into it so I don't overload the producers. Yeah, the max stored problem is definitely my problem. And I need steel. So that's what I'm trying to work up to is steel. And at least the storm came at night. So now I don't know what kind of damage my solar panel is going to sustain. I'm kind of hoping that it at least survives one storm. Because I do have a glass sheet I can repair it with. But, let's see. Whoa, let's change out that battery. Yep, it was a brutal start. Brutal start, Stationeers difficulty. So going from my regular Mars, it's definitely a different animal.
Hydration critical.
So, I wonder if this is actually a pretty good spot to stop. How much? 1% battery. Yeah, battery is definitely a problem. So I think I might call it there for the night and go for a fresh start for tomorrow, and hopefully I'll actually have some more sleep under my belt, and that'll make a big difference. Yeah, the brutal. Right now, my oxygen is starting to become a concern for me. So the sooner I can get a trader to get oxygen in, the better. So, but I would like to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time.